Hey guys, welcome back to Daniel's Tech Reviews, Phone Collection and Repair. I've got a surprise. I got all these iPhone 4s and 4Ss to work. The iPhone right here that I thought didn't work, apparently I had to charge it through my iPod dock because there was a weird issue with the charging port, so there must be a lot of dust on the charging port, so I thought it had to go in the bad pile. So obviously right here, this phone does deserve credit because there's no longer a bad pile, because apparently also the iPhone 4 needed to charge. I thought it had a bad battery. It might have a bad battery, but yeah, at least it now turns on, so there's no bad pile. But there is an ultra good pile right here, because right here, this iPhone 4S is special. I reckon this is the best iPhone lot I've ever purchased on eBay, because you can tell by the lock sign, the lock symbol, and the slide to unlock, that this iPhone 4S could be on iOS 5. Let's see if it actually is. Okay, so we're in Australia. We're going to tap next, location services, enable. We are definitely on iOS 5 because look at this. Because it said location services without Wi-Fi. Now we're going to connect to Wi-Fi. Let me enter in my password. It could take a while. Ooh. And we should be connecting. And this better work. And I'm actually so excited to set this up, because this could be on a version of iOS 5 I've never had. And it actually managed to activate. I'm actually excited for this, because look at this. I'm actually going to decide to skip this step. Terms and conditions, agree. Siri, enable. Allow. Start using iPhone, and it's iOS 5. Let's see if Siri works. Hello, Siri.
Hello, I don't think we've been introduced.
How are you?
I'm happy to be here.
What iOS version am I running?
You're running iOS version 5.1.
No way. This phone is running iOS 5.1, and look at this. Notification center, allow, YouTube app. I can't believe this, my dream come true. And let's see if the App Store works. Of course not, because I need to jailbreak it and install the App Store tweak, but I don't know if I'll be jailbreaking it yet. But yeah, I'm going to see settings. Oops, where's general? Where the frick is general? I've got to look for this, guys. Alright, general. Whoops. Guys, I'm actually mixed up, because I haven't used iOS 5 in a real long time, and this is just the beginning. Settings, general, about, iOS version 5.1. I've got to disconnect this from Wi-Fi too, because I want to prevent an update to iOS 8.4.1. Okay. Come on, turn off. Yeah, so an iPhone 4S on iOS 5.1. I'm actually so happy for this. My dream finally come true. I finally got an iPhone 4S running iOS 5.1. But at least, yeah, so this iPhone 4 right here, does turn on, it's running a version of iOS version, so right here I'm going to select English, and I'm not going to bother connecting it to Wi-Fi yet, because I know what version of iOS 7 it is already on. However, for this iPhone 4S, we are running an earlier version of iOS because it's got the red slide to power off, while the iPhone 4 has a grey slide to power off. This iPhone 4 right here, yep, grey slide to power off. That means we're on site iOS 7.1 or 0.1.2. So this is definitely worth setting up. And we're already battery low. Australian English. I reckon these phones come from China. And they'll probably need a SIM card to set up. But this iPhone 4S right here is running an early version of iOS 9 and comes with a weird activation prompt thingy, because it requires me to activate but shows the iPhone wallpaper. And I'm actually going to try and activate it. Dude, this is badass. I'm actually going to skip this step because this is actually weird. It's either the phone's been half set up before, or the phone had something to do with auto setup. Okay, so we're on a version of iOS 9, but we're on a different home screen. Okay, so the apps have been laid out weirdly. Have we got any new apps installed? No, we haven't. Let's see. What app should I open first? We should open settings. General. And about. And we are running iOS version. So for songs, we've got 200 and something videos, photos 1, capacity 12 dot something gigabytes, available version 9.3.1. So we're on a really early version of iOS 9, which is really good. But we've got 200 and something songs, so I'm going to find the music app and I'm going to see what songs are on here, because this is pretty weird. I'm actually not sure if it's linked to an Apple account, but wow, this is obviously awkward, weird, and pretty funny, because this comes with an activation prompt, and yeah, I reckon this has been attempted factory resetting, but yeah. This iPhone is easily setted. So there's the music app. Let's see what this person's been listening to. Hopefully Kevin Bloody Wilson, because he's my favourite singer, my favourite artist. And we're offline on the Apple Music industry. Oh, my phone's playing a song. That is so weird. Got heaps of songs. Looks like songs downloaded from iTunes. Especially an iPhone 4S on earlier versions of iOS. It's pretty cool to see, and at least I got this iPhone to activate. So now I've got a couple working 4Ss. This one's obviously going to work if I set it up. One on iOS 5, one on iOS 7, one on an earlier version of iOS 9, and one that needs to be activated on iOS 9. So I'm actually going to do it right now and check the version of what iOS version we're running. Insert SIM, I know that. English, verifying English. I'm actually starting to have good luck with these phones. Okay, insert SIM. I'm going to connect to my Wi-Fi. I'm just going to put my camera down so I can enter it easily. And we should be connecting. I'm actually so glad. Oh, we don't get an activation lock at least. Wait a second. We got a non-activate message. But are we iCloud locked? Insert SIM, I know that. Apparently we're able to set up this phone. This is so cool. I must have been lucky with eBay. I don't want to add a passcode, so don't use, please. Apple ID. Man, this is why you should never update your iPhone to iOS 9. Wait a second, I've chose the wrong option. And I'm gonna be eager to set up an Apple ID later. Wait a second. Chose the wrong option again. Don't use. Terms and conditions, agree. Siri. I definitely want to use Siri. Okay. Welcome to iPhone and get started. There we go, we're rocking iOS 9.3 point something. Let's check to be sure. Settings. Loads up into a black background. General. About. And what version of iOS are we running? iOS 9.3.5. So almost its latest version, but 9.3.6 is its maximum version it can go up to. At least this is a phone I can experiment on downgrading to 8.4.1 or something, or even 6.3. That's going to be a future video. And this last 4S. Okay, English. Oh, insert SIM. Low power mode, sure. English. Oh, it's already verified, so I've got to connect to my Wi-Fi, put my phone down, because I don't have a freaking tripod. 8. Sorry if this is taking too long, guys. This is a very dirty touchscreen. 8, 3, 7. There we go. This is the last iPhone I'm connecting to Wi-Fi for tonight. And we should be activating. Couldn't activate your iPhone. I've been getting this message lately. Okay. 2 times. Maybe because these phones... Oh, wait a sec. No. It can't be. It can't be. Our first phone to become activation locked. This phone is absolutely duddy. This phone is activation locked, guys. How boring is that? Okay, so this white iPhone is definitely going to be in the duddy pile. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iPhones are currently working. So thank you guys for watching. comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.